meus amigos, meu nome é markdcarvalho e vou fazer aqui mais uma live de Genshin, tá? Desculpa aí pela demora, eu estava ajustando aqui. Vou continuar aqui, eu tô jogando desde o começo o jogo, né? Fiz uma nova conta e continuando aqui, eu tô fazendo aqui as missões aqui em Liu. Eu tô fazendo aqui o País no Meio de Monolítos, a missão, a quest principal da história, né? Eu tava jogando aqui, eu tive que interromper aqui a live da outra vez, teve uma emergência aí. Me peço aí mais uma vez aí que inscreva-se no meu canal, dê um like, dê um dislike, comente, compartilhe, ative o sino para receber notificações. Eu vou agilizar aqui, ver se eu agilizo aqui, ver se dá tempo de fazer o evento lá da tesoura aqui, ó.
I'll keep this close.
Não a respeita a carne frita. Olha. Vou até marcar aqui, ó. Vou marcar aqui, ó. Cadê aqui? Vou escrever aqui receita. Você pega esse daqui, vou vir aqui no meu outro jogo, vou ver onde que eu peguei, né? Na verdade, eu acho que eu nem parei, eu não parei, não foi aqui não, eu tava era fazendo a missão do outro coisa, acho que tava fazendo esse daqui, do formador de nuvens, eu acho. Eu tava fazendo a missão dele aqui, ó. Eu tava fazendo a missão daqui do formador de nuvens aqui. Bom, já vim aqui na retentora das nuvens, então vamos lá, vamos continuar aqui. Estou aqui na retentora das nuvens. Retentora de nuvens. Depois eu vou explorar aqui esse direito aqui. Lá em cima tem um portal. Pegar essa pedra aqui que faz parte da missão diária, né? Aqui eu estou na retentora das nuvens.
They've even set it ready for dinner. There's a they even have the guest names carved into the seats. Here sits Retainer. Here sits Quajon. Here sits Rex. Maybe Rex is short for Rex Lapis. But Paimon has no idea about Quajon. As for Retainer... That's it! When Moon Carver was going through the names of his Adepti buddies, he said there was one called Cloud Retainer. So this must be where Cloud Retainer and the other Adepti have their dinner parties. How about we cook up some extra special dishes for the Adepti? We're sure to get Cloud Retainer's attention that way. But what do Adepti even eat anyway? Paimon has no idea. People must make offerings here all the time. Guess all we can do is look around the area for any leftovers. Maybe that'll give us some ideas. Do you think maybe it's at all possible that the Adepti might like to try some sticky honey roast?
congelar isso daqui. Aqui é culinária. Cabeça de lótus e crânio de dragão.
Someone has definitely cooked here before. Do you think they were making an offering? Looks like they didn't use all the ingredients. Let's see here. We got some snapdragon, some lotus heads, some tofu. Hey, look over there. They left some notes too. Yup, it's a doozy. Paimon's not surprised they had to write it all down. What would you call a dish that's made from snapdragon, lotus heads, and tofu?
Vamos ali pro outro lado. Ali tem uma estrela ali, um geóculo.
Whoever cooked here last obviously likes to keep things neat and tidy. Paimon bets they were making an offering to the Adepta. Looks like we got us some matsutake and some raw meat. And what do you know? The recipe is right here. This chef was a super organized person. What do you get if you cross Matsutake?
Dei essa receita. Aqui é aqui tipo esse negócio aqui é tipo coisa, como disse, um desafio, né? Tem várias coisas espalhadas aqui por essa região. A pessoa ganha baús acertando aí o desafio.
Whoa, the ground is covered in flour. What a messy chef. Seems there's meat in this pot, but Paimon can't tell which kind. Do you think whoever cooked this made it as an offering to the Adepti? Paimon can't quite imagine an offering made of flour and meat. Huh? Our messy chef dropped a piece of paper on the floor. Ew, and there's a huge footprint on it too. But footprint aside, maybe it has something to do with this mystery dish.
Carne de mora. Eu vou botar receita aqui.
I'm so curious. What kind of...
Mais duas receitas.
Wingblade.
Carne de mora. Tem que fazer as 3 comidas, né? Vamos cozinhar aqui, já tá. Aqui já tá aceso esse coisa aqui, vamos fazer aqui. Deixa eu ver aqui, carne de mora e cadê? Carne de mora tá aqui. Chá de menta, açúcar. pizza. Sopa de bambu, carne frita, gelatina, frango defumado, tofu de amêndoas. Bora fazer aqui a carne de moras aqui. Cadê a carne de moras? Aqui eu li aqui. Ah, tá aqui, carne de mora. Nossa, aqui é linguagem para fazer a carne de moras aqui. Virei mestre aqui na carne de mora. Agora qual é o outro aqui? A outra receita. Eu peguei 3 receitas, não foi isso? Sopa de bambu. Ensopado do arcontianino. A gente pegou outra receita, qual foi? Esse tofu de amêndoas aqui? Ah, tá faltando amêndoas. Vamos fazer, eu não tenho amêndoas. Também eu não tenho bambu, porque eu consegui o bambu e amêndoas. Ensopado de gemas. Bora entregar aqui tem que entregar 3 comidas ali pra ele, acho que rolinho de carne com matsuka, carne de mora, ensopado de gemas. Ah, tá aqui, eu preciso fazer o rolinho e o ensopado de gemas. Então vamos fazer aqui o ensopado de gemas. Aqui rolinho de carne matsuka. Botar a Bárbara para cozinhar aqui. Fazer logo os 10. Agora é ensopado de gemas, né? Cadê? Tá aqui ensopado de gemas. Dá pra fazer, né? Só uma, né? Fazer, dá pra fazer mais uma. Pronto. Tô com pouco ingrediente para fazer esse ensopado, eu tenho que comprar mais ingredientes. Abriu ali o portal ali. Então vamos lá. Tem um baú ali do outro lado, né? Também. Depois eu vou pegar esses baús aqui. da retentora de nuvem. Meus amigos, eu acho que eu vou desligar aqui o áudio, porque eu acho que deve estar saindo ruído aí. Eu escutei aqui na live aqui no celular. Então eu vou desligar aqui o meu áudio, qualquer coisa aí vocês podem comentar aí no chat que eu respondo. Vou entrar aqui na moradia da retentora de nuvens.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
I'll race you there.
Come a little closer.
No one escapes my sight. Windblade. Get him. Windblade. Look, that platform is moving. So that's what this button is for.
one is most impressed. The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities. The one before you is the Adeptus Cloud Retainer. Now speak of the matter which brings you here. You surmise correctly. This place did one self-build, as did one design the mechanisms within. In fact, even Gui Zhang and Rex Lapis themselves found one's technological accomplishments to be worthy of commendation.
This place is huge, and there are so many mechanisms. What's it even for? Did you build it as your private mechanism workshop or something? It's just like the stories say. The Adepti leave the human world, find somewhere to go be a hermit, and then they research and invent all these amazing things.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wished to find some peace and quiet. Find it one did. Shortly after which, you arrived bearing your sigil of permission. But enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have disturbed the tranquility of this place for long enough. Rex Lapis. Assassinated? How can this be? Such a heinous crime! Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other Adepti.
Wait, what? Did you just say squash Liyue Harbor? Are you seriously gonna wipe out the whole city?
Only a response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents. It is as you say. We have protected Liyue Harbor under the leadership of Rex Lapis for 37 centuries. But in the face of this coup, by nefarious actors, exceptional measures must be taken.
Yikes! Quick, you gotta think of something. She wants to squash Liyue flat, and it doesn't seem like she's bluffing. Exactly what Paimon was gonna say. We made all that delicious food and gave every last bit of it to you. We were hoping you might help Liyue out, not wipe Liyue out. Or at least let's, discuss it first. Can't hurt for you to get a second opinion.
Contract? A cruel irony that you should appeal to the notion after the merciless murder of the god of contracts himself. The people of Liyue seem quite content to dispense with their contracts. They are quite adept at taking that which is composed of black and white and turning it gray. Nevertheless, since you come here in the name of contracts, far be it from one to abandon one's own contractual obligations. Least of all when you come bearing a sigil of permission. Rex Lapis infused these sigils with adeptal power when he first cast them. That power once aided humans in battle. Most of the sigil's power has long since worn off. It is but a keepsake now. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. One must investigate the claims that you make independently. This, no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us. Your audience with the Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once.
Windblade!
sair aqui do domínio aqui da retentora aqui das nuvens. Eu vou ativar logo esse teletransporte aqui. Eu tive um puzzle lá dentro, eu resolvi ele. Ficou um pouco confuso porque o R2 aqui no controle, ele tá... O controle todo em si está dando interferência. Mas eu acho que ficou bem para vocês verem aí como é que foi resolvido o puzzle. Cadê esse coisa? Vamos subir logo aqui, foda. Eita, essa queda aqui foi dolorida, hein? O problema desse jogo é que essa estamina aqui. Estamina em cima, porque eu tenho que ganhar mais estamina através das estátuas. Pegando geofos, hemofos e os outros. Era passar bem aqui essa... Nossa, ali, aquela estátua daquela garça ali faz parte de uma missão, de um puzzle. Formador de montanhas. Vamos para o formador de montanhas. Eu estava indo para ele ali na outra parte da live, não é? Eu estava indo para ele lá e aconteceu aqui um imprevisto. Espera aí um momento aí, eu estou compartilhando aqui. Então vamos continuar aqui. Aqui para ativar esse negócio que eu tenho que ter habilidade de gel do personagem. Não sei se dá para ativar com outro personagem de gel. Deixa eu ver aqui se dá. Talvez com o menino, né? Com O Zogli. Talvez com o Zogli desse pra ativar. Deixa eu ver que eu tenho a Noelle.
As you wish.
E a menina aqui, mas eu
Let's
acho que
make
não dá pra
haste.
ativar não.
Steady as stone.
Não dá não, tem que ser mesmo o personagem principal.
Don't waste my time.
Ativou aqui, ó. Aparece um baú lá do outro lado, ó. Ali em cima daquela casinha ali tinha uns geóculos ali, eu peguei já. Aqui essas pedras que quebram. Algumas tem baú, tem itens dentro,
Someone needs assistance.
tem inimigo. Nem vou quebrar, vou logo subir lá pra cima logo. Vamos ignorar aqui tudo aqui. Depois eu venho aqui explorando aqui com mais calma, dessa vez. Aqui tem um carinha que...
Have mercy, almighty Adeptus. I beg you. Show mercy upon me and my brother. Spare our lives. Who are you? What's going on?
We asked you first.
Oh. You enjoy safe passage and joyeux karst. It can only mean one thing. You must be Adepti messengers, sent here to rescue me and my brother.
What is he talking about?
Oh, have mercy, mighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti. I beg you to save us. My brother and I, we only came here because our family is poor, and we heard tell of treasures hidden in the amber of Mount Hulao. That was stupid of us. But all we wanted to do was find enough treasure to sell and support our family. We followed the path up the mountain, but suddenly, the amber swallowed up my brother Li Dang. I ran away and made it this far before it dawned on me. We were trespassers in the abode of the Adepti, and this was our punishment. I had no idea how to rescue my brother, so I just started praying for the Adepti to have mercy, right here on the spot. And now, at long last, two messengers come to my aid.
What? We're not Adepti messengers. We just want to find the Adepti like everyone else.
No, you must be messengers. You have to be. I have no idea which amber trapped him. Please, you have to rescue him. I beg you, show me some Adepti mercy. Thank you. Thank you. Almighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti, I promise that we will never be so foolish again.
Paimon was gonna ask him about where to find the Adeptus, but he seems pretty one-track mind about rescuing his brother right now.
Ah, tem que
So,
destruir seus
he said
ambas.
that Li Dang got trapped in amber somewhere on Mount Hula, and that they were following the path the whole way up. So let's follow the path down from here, and make sure to be on the lookout for amber on the way.
Ele tá preso em um amba desse aqui.
Someone needs assistance.
Onde é que ele tá? Tá nesse daqui? Someone needs assistance. Tem uns ambas aqui na estrada. Tem o slime. Tem um riluchu. Tem um baú aqui. Deixa eu derrotar logo esses bichos aqui, senão eu vou acertar muito.
I must leave no stone unturned. Let the show begin.
Qual é o amba que o irmão dele tá?
Someone needs assistance.
Nesse daqui. Aqui tem outro vídeo. Tinha um lagarto.
I'll catch up.
Tem outro riluchu. Mas tá aqui o irmão dele aqui.
What happened? You rescued me. Oh, thank you. Oh, and have you seen my brother? His name is Lee Dane. We were climbing the mountain together. I just hope he didn't get trapped in Amber too. So he's safe then? Oh, thank you. I will head up to find my brother now. Here's hoping I don't run into any more Amber on the way.
Já que eu libertei esse baú aqui, bora pegar a lamulha aqui.
I'll keep this close.
Ah, tem um bicho me atacando aqui.
Someone needs assistance.
Thank you for rescuing my brother, oh mighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti. What? No. I mean, like everyone else, we've heard that there's an Adeptus living in Mount Hulao. Regular folks like us would never have the chance to meet them. No way. Unlike you guys, you're Adepti messengers. So it's a whole different story. Anyway, we have trespassed in the realm of the Adeptus for long enough. We should get going. Thank you, mighty Adepti messengers.
Yes. Thank you.
Boy, it'd be super helpful if we actually were Adepti messengers. Cause it seems like this Adeptus has got a real temper problem. But it's not like we've done anything wrong,
Who dares trespass on my mountain? Foolish mortal, come forth and receive your punishment.
Cortou a conversa.
You intrude upon the sanctity of Mount Hulao. You destroy the amber of my mountain. And you free a thief whose freedom is not yours to give. The thieves' ignorance was an affront to the Adepti. But your actions are an abomination of the highest order.
Wait! We can explain!
A sigil of permission. One was unaware that such things still exist in the mortal realm. In the beginning, Rex Lapis cast them for the mortals with his own hand. Few were made then, and thousands of years on, fewer still remain. Speak. One shall listen to the matter which brings you here. Then one shall verify the truth thereof. You would be wise to speak the truth. For Liyue is not so far from here that one would be easily deceived. Rex Lapis assassinated? At the rite of Ascension? What mortal in Liyue, nay in all the world, would conspire to commit such foul treason? Or perhaps the more pertinent question is, what power in this world could aspire to achieve it? Rex Lapis charged the Adepti with the protection of Liyue, and we have always honored this duty. As the people have prospered, so have we gradually withdrawn into the mountains. Indeed, this was a gesture of goodwill towards humanity. But now, alas, Rex Lapis, gone. Traveler, of the matter you have relayed, one has become aware. One now knows why Moon Carver has sent for us. Once one has dealt with certain matters here that require my attention, one shall convene with the other Adepti.
Adepti always have magical powers in storybooks. Seems it's true in real life too. You know, like how grass is actually Adepti hair, and rivers are actually Adepti saliva. There must be something similar going on with the amber.
Your nonsense knows no bounds. This amber is produced by a flower that one has planted here, called the karst crow. The majority of the plant is hidden underground. When stepped on, it produces amber to trap the invader. After taking up residence here, one planted many karst crows to ensure that the tranquility of the mountain would remain undisturbed. Over the years, they have helped to prevent many disturbances. But in the process, they have also trapped many curious things.
Oh, so the amber is alive?
Correct. Thus, one may not leave this place in its current state, for fear of the risk to innocent lives in one's absence. One will depart as soon as one has attended to this matter. One trusts that the manner of your departure will be swifter in nature.
agora a reputação da cidade está liberada. Eu posso fazer agora também a missão de rank de mundo, né? Mas eu não vou fazer agora não. Complete o teste elemental de cristalização e redemoinho do tempo do leão. Esse aqui eu já fiz há muito tempo, agora que ele está me dando prêmio. Esse eu já fiz há muito tempo. Sendo um personagem pário, acerta viajante para o nível 2. Tenho que evoluir aqui um personagem. Eu não tenho a menina, né? A ficha aqui nessa ponta ainda. É interessante, eu ganhei esses dois personagens aqui nessa. Tem uma ficha aqui, ó. Nossa, com a ficha aqui. Interessante, eu ganhei esses dois personagens aqui, né? Essa menina. Esse menino aqui nessa conta aqui. Eu queria ter ganhado na minha conta principal. Mas é mesmo, tem que esperar eles voltarem de outra vez aí. Então vamos continuar aqui a missão principal aqui. Bom dia, meu amigo. Bom dia. Um bom domingo pra você também. Aqui tá do mesmo jeito. Aqui tá do mesmo jeito. Então vamos agora aqui pro hotel aqui. Aqui tá do mesmo jeito. Enquanto ele está teletransportando, vou beber aqui uma água. Você está bem? Que bom! Voltei aqui. Eu posso subir na tua parte de cima. Aqui no hotel tinha uns livros aqui, eu já peguei aqui, ó, esses livros aqui, ó, ali embaixo. Uma receita ali na cozinha. Não conhece ninguém?
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears. A sigil of permission? You came prepared. Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself, doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways.
Eu abri outra conta aqui.
Doesn't get it.
Too much contact with our world is breaking the rules. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of
Abri
adeptal
outra
energy.
conta no Genshin.
It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
Wait a second! We came here to... ugly nickname. But if you tick off an Adeptus, the only thing you'll probably ever find in treasure chests is cabbages. Blech. Guess we should go ask the boss lady of the inn about just how she manages to talk to Adepti.
Começou as mensagens aqui. Ah, é, tem que fazer tudo de novo. Tem a maneira de começar rápido. Vou falar com o Xião, o Zião.
Oh, you've already met Xiao. Not bad. Not often he's in a good enough mood to agree to see people.
That's his good mood?
Oh yes. The Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting to see one. When the Geo-Archon built Liyue, he borrowed power from the Adepti. But most of them only know how to protect Liyue by fighting. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
You really know a lot, huh, boss lady?
It's not boss lady, it's just boss. Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, things should be a lot easier. Well, if you want to know my opinion, if you keep Xiao in a good mood, things should be okay.
Good mood? Can't really imagine what a good mood looks like for that vigilant yaksha.
Will be interesting, won't it? Come to think of it, I've never seen him smile either. How about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at making. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes. The other dish is up to you.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking? Wow! Never heard of that one! Paimon wants to try it! But if we're gonna be cooking for an Adeptus, perhaps the satisfying salad would be the safer choice.
Fale com o cozinheiro. Cadê o cozinheiro?
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram! Scram!
Whoa! This chef guy's service is about as good as that Wagner guy's back in Mondstadt.
I see. If it's for the boss, then guess I don't have a choice now, do I? But my heart's not really in it right now. Not enough to make a dessert as painstaking as almond tofu.
And why is that?
A fencer's hand must be steady. So too must the hand of a chef. But my hands, they're not steady. Because A traveler once told me that this inn is haunted. And then just now, in the kitchen, I saw something. Something not right.
This chef looks so intimidating, but speak of ghosts and he becomes weak.
I keep thinking, even Wangshu Inn isn't safe. I can't keep a steady hand for something like almond tofu.
Alright, in the name of high-quality almond tofu, we need to go check this kitchen out.
Vamos para onde agora? E a cozinha, vamos para a cozinha.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
Consegue sobreviver na fantasma?
What? You saw it too? There really is a ghost. How could I?
Okay, so he's useless now. Forget it. Let's just go see the boss lady again.
Scared of something so insignificant. Hard to believe he was once a notorious bandit.
You don't seem that afraid of ghosts, boss lady.
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it all before.
Come to think of it, others don't seem to know there's an adeptus here at the inn except for the boss lady.
Shh. Say any more and you'll be divulging my little secret. Right. Best you two be off. Go see to it that that little ghost doesn't go scaring anybody else. Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of the Adepti. So as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost. There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. It's been in circulation for over 1,000 years. Go take a look at it. Once you have, look for a place outside where you can see the exact same Witness Sigil formation.
Cadê o quadro? Esse daqui? Lá em cima. Esse daqui é mais um. Isso, controle. Fica ativando o poder aí que é bom. Poxa, cadê o quadro aqui? Não é aqui em cima. Procura um local para ver todos os selos. Ativou ali os celes ali. Ali ativou os celes ali. Eu nem vou atrás dele ali. Tentar esse bicho aqui. Trocado esse personagem.
Let's spark things up a little. Come a little closer. Don't be such a brute.
Wiggly! Prepare to be blown away!
Don't waste my time. You're in for a little shock.
Foi doido. Que era a casa dela aqui. Ela faleceu aqui na casa dela. É isso? Coitado. voltar ali pro hotel.
What? You really got the ghost to promise to stop haunting the inn? Wow. You really are something. I am in your debt. Please, wait a moment. I'll make you the smoothest, silkiest bowl of almond tofu. My hands are steadier than ever now that she's gone.
Falar com o Xião, o Xião. Cadê? Ele tá na parte de cima.
You two, again.
Wait! Don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
It's your favorite, almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish, a satisfying salad. Quick, tell him everything before he finishes eating.
Rex Lapis. How could this be? I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined a Leela without him. The ruling Chishin. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions. Adepti do not turn on their responsibilities. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are responsibilities. Our god is the god of contracts, after all.
Wait! Paimon still has one last question. That Dusky she's...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really? Wang Shuin was looking after her! Really keeping a wide range of business going, huh?
Missão concluída. Retornando aos reinos mortais. Vamos encontrar o Shiloh aqui. Já que ele tá bem aqui no banco, né? O local mais perto é aqui. Então vamos continuar aqui o País no Meio dos Monolítos, aqui retornando aos reinos mortais, né? Continuando aqui a história. Vamos subir ali pro banco.
finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst? I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liu Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruined Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over!
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation, the greater the chaos that erupts. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
E terminamos aqui o país no meio dos monolitos. Eu acho que eu vou ficando por aqui também. A live vai ficar muito grande. Eu já dividi ela em 3 partes aí. Eu continuo a live. Corpos que partiram, ato 2, missão do Arconte. Espere até o próximo dia. Então vamos esperar até o próximo dia. Ou então vamos passar aqui o relógio aqui até o próximo dia. Vamos passar aqui, pronto, chegou aqui o próximo dia aqui. Personagem de dança, cadê vamos continuar aqui, agora que não é mais a missão dos monolitos. Aqui é corpos e partiram para longe, ato 2. Vamos falar ali com os funcionários do banco. Não, tá subindo aqui, velho.
Welcome, friendly child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Leoli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Leoli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style. Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving!
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Leoli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wang Sheng some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liu's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so keenly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animal Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo-Archon's last rites?
Oh? In our line of work, this means that you want to silence me. How interesting. Draw your sword, we shall... Just kidding. Let's continue, shall we? The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks, and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime. chopsticks. True.
Vou tirar aqui uma foto aqui. Fale com o Zoli. Vamos falar com ele, hein? Amigos, eu vou desligar aqui o áudio aí, qualquer coisa vocês podem comentar aí no chat que eu respondo.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worthy of a deity.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again. Where has Master gone this time?
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is, if it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary...
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated!
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger, the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro-affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under height, I have imparted the priceless
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able... We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged...
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line!
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
There's still soup in here! These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is, so pay close attention. At the ready. Just sharpen my spear. Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food! Windblade! Let's dance! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shiny. Than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that. Think a bit harder. Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit harder. Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have...
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top quality?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Achising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You have my thanks. We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens. Lastly, this strain is quite the wreck. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide, but this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what it would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience.
Talk about first world.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon...
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild.
Can't beat the atmosphere here.
Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Para continuar aqui a missão, eu tenho que fazer aqui onde está a lâmina oculta. Vou fazer aqui a missão de aventura aqui onde está a lâmina oculta. Então vamos fazer ela aqui. Vamos falar aqui com a lança. Então vamos lá, teletransporta aqui pro local aqui. O local mais perto. Acho que aqui é a montanha, né? É. Os maribondos ali me viram. Os Veluxo também. Ali é pra pegar um baú ali. É pra eliminar esse Veluxo gigante aqui.
Nice and spicy! Windblade!
Try not to enjoy this too much. You're... Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Aqui, derrotei os inimigos. Aquela seta ali faz parte de outra missão que eu peguei, mas eu não vou fazer agora não. E acabamos aqui a missão de aventura. Ela tá olhando pra mim. Então vamos voltar aqui pra missão aqui. Missão da fragrância, né? Missão do Arconde. Corpos que partiram para longe. Vou desligar aqui o áudio aqui enquanto eu falo falando.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chimay.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon. See you around.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? Three in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it? Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they..."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you... So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? You mean Wanmin restaurant? Good choice. I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water. Have you fetched the water? Have a look behind Wanmin. This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and you need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while. We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that this is the second kind. It's got... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
Rest assured,
all things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. But he saw me gazing at it often but he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, it has been many years, and who knows how many times. Still, though, I can't recall when. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, We can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but...
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Windblade! Out of the frying pan! Yeah! Let the show begin. Get them! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Let's dance. Hi.
Yep.
Boba, get them! Windblade! could also be an adeptus? More and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Karst? Why would she stay in the city? I'll protect us. Huh.
Surrender and be gentle.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest. As to whether I am one or not, child. Sure.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis, and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a cert. We haven't met in a while. Well, you... Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can all...
We will!
It's... Let's just hope...
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell...
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it... Oh, yes! That old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count...
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea.
So what's the next step in our preparation?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action...
Oh, sure.
May the Lord of Jill protect you.
Windblade!
Geo protect you, and fortune find you.
Bom, meus amigos, eu vou ficando por aqui.
Windblade!
Então vou ficando por aqui, como eu falei. Peço aí mais uma vez aí que inscreva-se no meu canal, dê um like ou dislike, comente, compartilhe, ative o sino para receber notificações. E é isso. Até a próxima.